Hi there, this is Theresa. We're going to do a collective love message. If you do want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. If you want a live reading, I do offer 15 or 30-minute sessions. It is one-on-one live ask a question, get an answer style reading. If you do want one, I have very limited space, so you do need to send me an email, TimelessDivineTarot@gmail.com. See if we can find a time that will work for both of us. If you could please like, comment, share, and subscribe, I would appreciate it. What is the energy for love for the collective in this message that's been drawn to this message? What is it they need to know? We have the dragonfly coming out first. It says, be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. Have you seen a dragonfly lately? Are you being drawn to feeling like you need to be lighter than what maybe you've went through a heavy time period, but you're feeling a sense of lightness? Maybe something is about to come to light for you. Looks like there's an adaptation, change, and heal for those that are seeking love. What is the energy for the collective when it comes to love? What is this energy? Love call. Somebody is about to be ringing your phone. I'm hearing ring, ring, ring. It says someone is expressing love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So you're about to receive a phone call. You could feel a sense of peace, a sense of lightheartedness, that you know it's inevitable that somebody is about to call you. Somebody is about to call and express the love to you. Tell me about this love call. Let's get some more information around this love message for the collective. I just seen abundance wanted to pop out. So you're going to be very abundant, being showered with a lot of love and affection at this time. And it may come after a period of the snake. It says, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. So did you go through a situation, the collective, in this message where there was somebody else, there was clearly deceptive energy potentially in the past here for you, where you felt like you had to continually look over your shoulders? Maybe some of you felt like you were in denial of what maybe your intuition was guiding you, and you were not really wanting to deal with that hurt and the pain in the past. Well, it does look like in the past you were maybe very angry, very bitter over this deceptive energy. But right now you've transitioned. It's almost like a shedding of the skin is happening. With this dragonfly, there's an adaptation of letting that go in the past and being able to move forward to the future. And it could be because this person is getting ready to make a love call to you. Tell me more. What other energy do we have in regards to the collective? Photograph. Okay, so what's going to trigger this is your particular person is potentially addicted to looking at your pictures, looking at your old text messages, looking at things that the two of you used to do together. Maybe there's videos on their phone, or maybe things pop up on social media as memories that is little snippets of information that are nuggets of golden sparks. I'm seeing like glitter being thrown in your person's face about what once was with you. That is actually what is going to trigger your person to reach out to you. So let's get some tarot and find out what happened here with you and this person. Because this person chose potentially maybe somebody in the past over you. It doesn't have to be a romantic third party. It could be a friend. It could be a neighbor. It could be a coworker. They could have just been selfish and chose their own hobbies and interests over you. So let's get some more detail for the collective dealing with this situation. What is this energy in the past with the snake? Why is the snake in the past? Why was this here? There was somebody else. There was competition or some type of deceptive energy in the past. Why is the snake here in the past for the collective when it comes to their person? The 10 of Swords. So there was a sense of heaviness and burden that this deceptive energy came with. For some of you, this is somebody that your person did hook up with. We've got the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Your person was sleeping with somebody else. They were being intimate with somebody else. They were impulsively going towards somebody. It could have even been somebody, I'm seeing like the map, so they could have been somebody that lived at a distance from them that they were continually traveling to go see. Either way, there was competition here, and it hurt and disappointed you in the situation. Now, what happened with you and the person? Because the 10 of Swords, there clearly was some type of ending in this situation. What happened with the collective and their person because of this competition? You maybe decided to part ways. You just decided, you know what? I'm going to try my luck elsewhere. With the Ace of Cups, you maybe wanted to have a new romantic cycle or new beginning elsewhere. So you decided to distance yourself with this person. I'm hearing thank you, but no thank you. So maybe this person tried to reconcile with you in the past and you denied any type of reconciliation because of the situation or circumstance. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, you made the decision that you were going to do the work on yourself, to work on maybe going towards new love, finding a new opportunity, finding other people to potentially collaborate with. Yeah, we got the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So you definitely put yourself in an energy of dating other people, getting to know other people. So now in the current energy, like I said, I'm seeing like the glitter being thrown in your person's face. They're being reminded of snippets and nuggets of golden light that's letting them know that they should reach out to you and express this love they still have for you. Okay, first of all, why should this person reach out to the collective? What is their ulterior motive? What is their intentions of reaching out to you? Why is this person going to reach out? We know that they're going to be nostalgic. It's going to trigger them, but what's the point? Okay, so the Four of Swords, they want to transition away from the past and get into a place of peace with you. This is somebody who, there's the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. They know that they have hurt you. They know that they chose whatever this third party was. For some of you, it was somebody they were sleeping with. For others of you, it could have been a friend or a family member or a vice that there was addictions potentially. It looks like this person knows that they hurt you because of this third party interference in the past. And they have not been able to let go of that. They've not been able to maybe let go of the guilt, the remorse, the heaviness and the burden that they're carrying with themselves. And they're reaching out to you because they're wanting to get to a place of peace. Okay, tell me a little bit more about this Three of Swords energy, because there's an adaptation and a healing that has happened potentially with your person of wanting to resolve this with you. What is this? Yep, the Six of Swords. They want to transition away from what the past was into the present, and they're being reminded by Spirit about the hurt and pain, the guilt, the remorse. It's kind of like, I'm seeing like, have you ever watched like a dunk tank? Like somebody throws the ball at the tank and when they eventually hit the button, they fall. It looks like your person, Spirit, had been trying to throw the ball to get your person to submerge into those emotions and those feelings in that water energy of going down. But they kept missing. Your person was dodging and weaving the ability to see what Spirit was putting in front of them. But now it's being thrown like glitter in their face. Like, here you go. And that's them hitting the bullseye. And that's them coming down and saying, wow, these feelings and emotions of what I've done is too much. And it's almost like bearing the weight of a cross into the death of what this relationship once was. We get the Empress at the bottom of the deck. This is what Spirit is showing your person of who you are, the value and the placement that you had in this person's life. You were somebody who secretly always took care of them. You nurtured them, you loved them, you respected them more than they did for you. And Spirit is showing this to your person. That is why the nostalgic energy, that is why the love call is coming in, because they're recognizing what they've done. And it's like that bullseye on that dunk tank has been hit by Spirit. They finally have hit your person in the bullseye to get them to submerge into these emotions of recognizing, hey, I dropped the ball on an Empress. I dropped the ball on somebody who is really significant and of value in my life, to go towards some type of darkness, something in the past that now they're nostalgic over. Look at all the colors on this card. There's such beauty and there's such gracefulness within this energy that your person is being shown within their feelings and emotions that they had suppressed about the situation. And that is what's triggering this person. All right, what do you want? If this person comes back to you, what is it the collective wants with this love message? This feels very specific. What is it that you want? Two of Pentacles. You're not really sure. You're not really certain, because we got the Death card at the bottom of the deck. You could be somebody that feels like this person is a rat, they're a snake, they're deceptive. With this mouse tail, you could feel the annoyance of what this person put you through in the past. And maybe you have transitioned away, but the idea of this person coming back and maybe with this love call, there is a energy here of, you know what, I'm not really sure if I want to dedicate to this or not. I'm not really sure what option or choice I want to make quite yet. So there's a sense of uncertainty for you if you do decide to at least have a conversation with this person. You're not 100% sure if you even want to entertain this. What's going to be the likely outcome of the situation with the collective and their individual for this love message? I'm seeing PTG. Those could be letters in your name or their name. Okay, so we've got the Page of Cups. This is your person coming in, understanding what they need to do. They're in an energy of, you know what, I need to tap into my emotion and my intuition. And my intuition is telling me that all of these feelings and emotions that I have suppressed, that they're in that dunk tank now, they're being overwhelmed with, they have to build up and they have to stand tall with being able to say, you know what, these are my feelings and emotions. And you were somebody very sweet. You were somebody very genuine. You were somebody who was there and supported. Now, we do have the Ace of Pentacles hidden at the bottom of the deck. So your person may not speak of, I want to reconcile, I want another opportunity of commitment. They may just try to build up that they're giving you an apology. They may be building up asking for forgiveness. They may be building up to basically maybe even connect about the sweetness of what the past was in the good times, not necessarily the bad. Give me one more. What is this? So they're seeing a sense of healing. And here's the thing is, we've got the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You could be a fire sign, they could be a fire sign. Either way, your person is building up potentially the confidence when they speak to you to see if they could restore faith back into this connection, if they could actually have reconciliation with you and them eventually in the future. So their ulterior motive, their intention is to heal things with you and the connection, but they're not going to tell you that right away, that they want another relationship chance. They want another opportunity to be in a relationship. They're going to hold that from you. So what are you going to feel when you get this communication from this person? You know you're going to be back and forth. If you actually, for those of you that do decide, you know what, I'm going to have this conversation when it comes in, what is it you're going to feel once this person speaks the truth of this empathy and compassion they did not have for you in the past? What is your reaction going to be? Page of Swords. And we've got the Three of Wands. It looks like you may decide, and you may be curious to see, do their words and their actions match, or do they speak a lot and they sell you a good game, but their actions don't ring through? It looks like with the Page of Swords, you're curious to know, are they going to be able to satisfy and fulfill what they're actually telling you is the truth of what's coming out of their mouth? Can you forgive them? Could there be a chance of being empathetic to them being able to prove that they can actually give you something stable? Because I do see with this Three of Wands, you're just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen here in the future. You're curious to see if they will actually be able to satisfy it. So let's get you some advice. What is the best advice? What is the guidance for the collective that is in this love situation, going through this experience? What is the best piece of advice or guidance they need to know? What do they need to hear? What's the advice? I'm hearing that song, I don't know what it's called. Stand tall, stand proud, voices that care are crying out loud. And when you close your eyes tonight, feel in your heart how my love burns bright. There's, was it Desert Storm? I think that song was recorded by several artists. That song will resonate for some of you. Your first piece of advice is you may have a lot of anxiety over what this person has done to you. You're afraid to get close to someone. They are scared, but give them a chance. You may be anxiously, for those of you who have not gotten the call yet, you may be anxiously waiting for this call. Spirit is saying maybe give them a chance to at least speak. You have free will, of course. Even though it may present itself to you, you don't have to entertain it. Use your intuition. And your second piece of advice is there's an incompletion. You want someone who completes you, but you need to be whole on your own. So even though you may be anxious of this person potentially returning back, for those of you who have not done the inner work, you need to do the inner work before this happens, because you may feel anxious that you want this person to come back because you feel like they make you feel whole. Nobody can make you feel whole. Wholeness comes within yourself. So Spirit is saying, first make sure that you feel complete, And then you won't feel anxious when this person does make a return because you'll already feel complete within yourself. Give me one more piece of advice. Hard to get. It says, you're missing opportunities by playing too hard to get. Give someone a chance. Of course, use your intuition to discern if this is your message, if this is what you should be doing. But this is letting you know that if you want this person to return because you feel like they complete you, you need to complete yourself first. Now, if you feel like, you know what, Theresa, I am complete myself, but I may be curious to see, I'm anxious to see what they're gonna say, then maybe give them a chance at least to speak whatever it is that they wanna speak when it comes to the connection. Hidden at the bottom of the deck is hidden feelings. It says, you need to express how you feel for the one you love to see when they return. So you may have some feelings and emotions that do need to be expressed, and this may be what you need to be able to move forward. Whether you choose to be with them or you choose to just hear them out, accept peace and acceptance, allow to forgive and move past it. Okay, collective, that is what I have for you. I do want to thank you for watching this video. If you could please like, comment, share, and subscribe, I would appreciate it. Feel free to join my members. I do have specific videos in there just for members. Check out the memberships. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website. Or if you want a live one-on-one reading, feel free to email me, timelessdivinetarot@gmail.com. Have an amazing day. Bye.